Welcome to Netra Clinic's EMR demo. To add a patient, click New Patient button. Enter patient details. All the fields are optional except the name. The patient got added into the existing list here. This is list for today's patient entries. So you can select any patient and start adding the examination details. To add examination details and history, click this add button and select from the options here. For right eye, just click this checkbox. For left eye, click this checkbox. For both eye, you can click the name itself and both checkbox would get selected. Same way, you can add any entry and say done. Everything will be listed here. If you want to add duration, you can add duration for a particular entry and it shows. Same way you can add diagnosis. You have to just click and add the pre-selected advice. You can increase this list or customize it from software settings. You can use drop down and mouse scroll to select the prescription or just type in the initials and using keyboard you can select it. To select eye type, you can click this field. It will show both eye, left eye, right eye. You can add the duration as per the need. For glass table, you can see this is for right glass. Enter the values. If you want to customize, you can simply type in. For left glass, you can do the same way and you're done. You can edit the values as well. You can press save and edit it later on, or just simply go to next patient. The data will get saved automatically. When you are done with the patient completely, you can press save button, so all the data will get saved and disabled and the patient name will turn blue in this particular list. This indicates you're done with this patient. This is basically how you can add the patient examination detail. Same way you can add surgery details, or you can add a scan, some notes, or if you want to copy paste some contents from different records, you can do it here. Simply type in or copy paste whatever you would like to using keyboard. You can generate following 4 certificates from here and it gets saved. You can do the billing from here. You can edit the charges here if you want to do a temporary edit. If you want to permanently edit the charges, do it from software settings. If there's any discount you are offering, you can enter that. It does the population. You can use any of these methods and you're done. the receipt is generated, give a print, and you're done. If you want to give an estimate of the charges, you can add the details and do not generate the receipt. Instead, just press generate pro forma. It will generate a temporary printout, but it will not save any records for that. If you'd like to add any billing item temporarily, you can add your own billing item here, add the value, and you're done. So you can use this for this receipt. If you want a permanent change, do the same thing from software settings, charges. If you add item here, it will stay forever. You can edit any of the entries here. Example, you want to change these charges to 1800. You did it, and it says you need to restart once after all the changes are done. So here you go. So it is very simple. Wherever you are, you don't have to worry about pressing the save button. Software automatically saves your data. Once you are done, you should press the save button. Once you are completely done, just so that it indicates you in a blue color. Anytime you can press refresh button any number of time, it will refresh and bring you back to this particular screen. The record registers shows you the billing history for that day, surgery register, patient history, who all visited, the number, patient phone numbers, etc. Certificates if you issued in any, and the discharge registered if you had. You can use the navigation buttons to navigate by date. You can see the date changing here, or you can simply select a month, navigate by month. If you select an year, you can navigate by year. You can go to clinic performance. This particular feature helps you understand how many patients you are getting, what is the per patient revenue, etc. It also shows you details of surgery, what sort of anesthesia you are using, what sort of lens you are using. This gives you details of who referred you this patient and how much revenue you made out of it. Patient demography will show you what age, what gender patients you are getting, and what days you get how many patients. Uh, this table is very important. If you enter the locality field every time you make new patient entry, then it will show you which locality gets you more patient. This is again the pattern, what sort of diagnosis you mostly find. The medicine prescription gives you details of what prescriptions you use mostly. You can almost customize everything in this software. From tool customization section, you can change the advices, charges, complaint symptom tables. You can reorder this sequence, just hit reorder and drag and drop things anywhere and say done, and you'll be done. It's that simple. You can reorder the other field as well. Same with this, you can reorder anything as per your need and say done. You can add new languages, and you'll have to add the translation for those languages as well. For example, I go to dosage, I hit edit, I can add the details for anything. For example, if I customize this to 5, you will have to change these values as per the customization. This is one time activity once done, Software will remember the details and help you all the time. This preference helps you if you are dispensing any medicines from your clinic. You can enable treatment charges, and an option will appear in prescription which can be used to uh, know the charges of medicine that you are dispensing, as well as same can be used during billing. So the total of dispensed medicine charges will appear here. You can just simply check this and that value gets added into your bill. Printer settings could be customized based on the paper you want to use, the top margin you want to have for the paper. uh, do ensure you have some uh, secure part defined here. Software will keep taking backup of your data every time you close your software. So please set this part to some folder in C drive or D drive. That's all I had. Thank you.